And Jim Trusty, a former DOJ prosecutor, joins us now. You know this issue well. Unfortunately, we all know it too well. From the legal perspective, there's the temporary protected status, and the president's very upset about the judges on the immigration system. If that were to be addressed, would some of these people get deported sooner?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I share his frustration. Temporary protected status, TPS, is given out like candy, and it's kind of given out by country with justifications that go back as far as 40 years. So El Salvador, for instance, was a TPS country. If you showed up in the United States, you had this carte blanche from our immigration authorities to stay for as long as you want. And frankly, I don't know why Haiti's even on the list, but it's like every government program, Dana. They create an idea. Maybe there's a good motivation in the beginning or a good reason for it, but then it outlives its life. And here we are 40 years after, you know, the El Salvadoran Civil War, and there's still TPS. In Haiti, same thing. There's no good reason why you should have carte blanche. It should be individualized, and a guy like him, you know, should have been deported some time ago. So we're getting these avoidable tragedies based on government inaction and 4 years of an open border, and I think the president's right to be frustrated.
The head of ICE, Todd Lyons, spoke to Fox yesterday about Virginia. That when we just talked about was in Florida. This is about Virginia and what Todd Lyons is asking the new governor to do.
You know, I would just ask the governor to read the headlines, see what's going on in your state. Work with ICE, get these criminals out of your neighborhoods, make your state safer. It's so frustrating because we see innocent people getting murdered all the time, and it's totally preventable. And if, elected officials like the governor want to give me a call and work with us, that's what we want.
And then Governor Spanberger said this. He said, Virginia is not a sanctuary state, full stop. There's a lot of misinformation out there. But the former governor, Youngkin, he was on Hannity. He disagreed. Watch.
People that she would work to keep Virginians safe, and then the first thing she did was prohibit collaboration with the federal government, from the state police, from our Department of Corrections, and of course from local law enforcement. We had a tremendous partnership that had arrested thousands and thousands of violent criminals who were here illegally, and she ended it all, and it's made Virginia less safe.
I feel like she was playing some word games with that, Trusty, saying that it's not a sanctuary state, but she did make a change after Youngkin left.
Yeah, she immediately rescinded a cooperation order that had the Virginia authorities working with ICE. And, then she played this incredible word game of saying, we're not going to let a fine law enforcement agency like the Virginia State Troopers be subordinated to ICE. Well, that's never the issue. It's never a question of suddenly being deputized or taken over by ICE. It's whether you're willing to do very simple things like share the daily jail list. If they share a jail list of who got locked up overnight, ICE can look into it, figure out which people are illegal, and issue detainers. And all that does for the citizens of Virginia, for the Commonwealth, is it means if you get out on your state case, you've been locked up on a new crime, you get out on your state case, you don't get out, you get hit with a detainer, and you begin immigration proceedings. That seems like such a common sense, agreeable thing. And by the way, it's not only cheap and quick, it's the safest way for ICE to enforce the immigration laws against people that are in the criminal justice system. She undid that with the stroke of a pen right when she took office, and then she's pretending that she's kind of somehow pro-law enforcement and anti-sanctuary. Doesn't hold together.
All right, thank you. We'll see how that continues to go. Hopefully there are no more crimes, but we'll see. And also want to wish a very happy birthday to your mom, Penny Trusty, is 87 years old today. Happy birthday from all of us here.
Nice. You made her day. Thanks, Dan.
All right,
Well
thank
done.
you.
HBD, Penny. Enjoy it.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.